Well, we got problems.
I hate Mondays.
It's a Monday. We're running into things that we've never encountered before. We're gonna take you guys along and show you the struggle. But check this out. Brand new 15 yard. We've had it. This is the last one we actually bought. Maybe 2 months. Look at the holes. 1, 2, 3. There's one up there. 4, 5, 6. Somebody took apart a ceramic chimney or something, it looks like, and threw it in the dumpster and punctured some holes. So you can tell people left and right what you expect and this and that, but these are the reality and the actual things that are going to happen in this business. But that is only one of the problems. We are on our way to show you another one. This one could be major. Well, here's our predicament. We got this thing really stuck. Laura could not get it out. So I was out doing siding, and she called me. I gave her a couple of suggestions. They didn't seem to work, but this dumpster is really heavy, it looks like, and so we're gonna have to try a couple of things here. But she's bottomed out on this side, and this side we're still on concrete for a little bit. But you can see she was pulling pretty hard in four-wheel drive because we got some tire tracks in here. So the first thing we're gonna do is we need to make sure that we are lined up to this thing perfectly straight. I can promise you that, because we're gonna have to back up the truck as we pull, because the dumpster and the trailer and the winch is not pulling it because of, maybe not necessarily the weight, but just because it's dug in. So we're gonna try this. We haven't had this problem before, so this is a new problem for me and for Laura. And hopefully we can get this out and learn something from this. Yeah, we had our first dumpster freeze in this morning too. It didn't completely jump because it was 2020.
Degrees.
Yeah, it was cold. So this gravel, it's not really much of gravel. You can see it's just like landscaping pea gravel. The first thing is to try to dig this out. If you guys are doing dumpsters, I don't care if you're running roll-offs or trailers, you should always keep the tools in your truck. Shovel, a broom, some boards. With our truck, we don't have trailers like some people, but if you have, we always keep spares. But with our trailer, you actually don't need a jack to change a tire. You can actually use the trailer, tilt it up, and it'll actually jack the tires off the ground. But if you guys are using trailers, you should always have a jack. Should always be prepared. Oh. I'm gonna put a board in here so that hopefully we don't go deeper, and hopefully we can pull this guy out. I'm gonna put a board on the other side too. We don't really have a whole lot of foothold, because eventually this is gonna come off of this concrete, and when it does, it has the same problem potential of digging in on this side. So we're gonna back up the truck. We need to make sure we're very straight.
Not a good day, friends. Not a good day.
Have faith. If this ever happens, you need to stand back. If this winch cable breaks, it'll take your head off. Yeah, it's already starting to fall off there.
Yeah, that's what was happening to me.
Okay, you're gonna have to guide me. I'm gonna have to go back, winch up. We're gonna inch by inch by inch. Okay?
Okay. Tilt down. Starting to come up on the rail again.
I need to back up more and get that on there, okay?
I don't know. It's like so far down on this end that side's always going to be up. You know what I'm saying? It's not even touching anything over there.
I'm gonna have to reset.
Yeah, you have another one like that? Because if we could get another board that thick underneath the wheel to keep it at least even, you know what I'm saying?
We don't have a whole lot of boards. Alright, so you see what I did here? We got the dumpster to even out. Part of the problem is it is not even at all. So the dumpster is sitting like this.
Here.
By doing that, that seems to have helped. So what we need to do is put the dirt back in there, and then we're going to put a couple of boards under this side. Because we don't have a whole lot of boards with us. This should help. If we can get it to roll on these boards and not dig into the ground, we shouldn't have to do a whole lot. It should just pull up on there. The trailer has the power and the truck has the power, but we're fighting Earth, Mother Earth here. Okay, so we have a board there. We have that board there. That was the kicker right there. That's what we really needed. Got that, Laura?
Yeah.
I didn't think about that until I just got to that point, but that changed everything, I think.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put another one on there, because that is definitely going to sink in when I start pulling. I'm going to just kind of do it as normal. I'm going to back up a little bit. But hopefully this helps keep it on that rail, because it keeps falling off that rail because it's so uneven. It's going to sink. We just need to keep it on that rail. If we can keep it on that rail, we got it. So the dumpster did not sink in nearly as much this time, and we still have this under there in case it decides to fall. But the problem we're having is this was not staying on that rail because of how uneven it is. So now, rather than pull it on, I'm going to winch and back the truck up to the dumpster. I'm going to back up, just watch that rail, make sure I stay on.
Okay.
And tell me to tilt up or tilt down just like normal,
Okay.
so I don't end up too tilted or not tilted enough.
Okay.
And we don't want this thing to slam down.
Right. all. I am so scared.
That son of a bitch is heavy.
I am not driving. He is so driving.
That sucker is heavy.
He didn't know it, but he's coming to the dump with me right now because I am not doing this by myself.
It's on the truck though.
It's on the truck.
Heavy.
Oh man. I am not driving that thing. No, I already broke the law once by taking an 11,000 pound dump. Wasn't my own dump, it was someone else's, but you know, I am not driving. I will be the scared shitless passenger.
It worked.
It worked. Life's Apprentice is the man. Oh man. So anyway, what we think might be in there is some roofing material on top of or underneath drywall.
I just saw a shingle. I think it's just all drywall and plaster.
Drywall and plaster. You know. Now we get to find out how heavy this sucker is at the dump. And these tires, we got that one compromised tire that we plugged. That's on this side. That one's actually looking better than the one on the other side. So, we'll see what happens, folks. But he's driving.
I will drive.
It's Justin's first time using the phone. You're on. I usually have to open up my door.
Hi there, 20 yard. Yeah, I see that. This is my first time through. I'm just worried about my tarper arm. They're warning me. Yep.
How much was it?
You guys are gonna have to wait till the end. Wow. You have to wait till the end.
Look at all that. That's a lot of drywall, friends. We created a dust storm in here. Carpet, drywall, lots of drywall. Are you gonna tell us?
Not yet.
Why?
You gotta wait till the end. Because now I'm monetized. So I want you guys to watch all my videos right to the end. We had the trailer brakes at a 7 for that one, which is pretty high. We're gonna take the long way home because it's getting towards the end of the day and I don't want to work that much. My guys we drove by, they had, I don't know, 90, 100 feet of soffit on.
I have my necklace of bungee cords.
Yeah, my guys have about 100 feet of soffit on, so they're doing good without me. Granted, I had 100 feet on in the first hour, but, you know, they're doing good.
All right.
How much battery you got?
It's green.
It is. So, for all you dumpster folks out there, or people that think they want to get into this business, you need to make sure that your equipment is ready for loads like this. Obviously, loads like this are not ideal, and they never will be, but they happen. So I don't care who you are, how you screen your customers, how many questions you ask, what you tell them, you will have this problem. If you're out there running around with a 500-pound axle trailer, you will break it. You need to be ready to pull these heavy loads because people are gonna screw you, and this kind of stuff is gonna happen. Now, our trailer is rated for 16,000 pounds, but if we haul 16,000 pounds, that's what the trailer's rated for, so I'm sure it can carry more than that. But if we haul that, we're illegal. We have 4x8 trailers, we have flatbed 16-foot trailers, we have dump trailers, we have every kind of trailer that people on YouTube start dumpster businesses with. And there's nothing against that, but you are going to have overweight loads, no matter what. If you have a 4x8 trailer, you're going to overload it. You're going to have it overloaded. If you have a 7,000 or a 10,000 pound dump trailer, it's going to get overloaded. You're going to have stuff like this. Like that's all drywall. It's been sitting there for a while. It's rained. You're going to get water weight and stuff like that in there. People are going to sneak stuff in that's heavy on the bottom that you don't know. That was pretty much all drywall and plaster, which could be just as heavy as shingles. You're going to have this. So buy equipment and be prepared to deal with this kind of stuff. It's not that our trailer or truck could not handle that. The truck pulled it just fine. The trailer handled it just fine. Dumped it. But when we picked it up and it sunk into the ground, we were pulling against that ground, and that's why it was very hard to get onto the trailer. But you're going to have that. So, I suppose, the moment, even Laura, I kept Laura waiting.
So dumb.
Yeah. And this is still a profitable dumpster. Very profitable dumpster. So just because it's overloaded doesn't mean you should never really lose money on a dumpster. This is still a profitable dumpster. Unfortunately, there was some complications and it got a little bit difficult. We had to make 2 trips. Laura had to come get me and we had to help. But I mean, even me, it took me 30 minutes at least to get this dumpster from the time we showed up to the time we left on the trailer. It took me 30 minutes. So you're going to have that. Why don't you show them that?
Oh, it's not the heaviest. I don't know if you could see it. I'm trying to keep it still. But we are under our max weight by 100 pounds. So that dump was 9,360 pounds.
$210. We ended up charging $620 for that dumpster.
Yep.
$620, so you still got $410 meat on the bone there. You figure after dropping it and your costs and everything like that, we're still profitable, extremely profitable on that dumpster, but you're gonna have that. So if you guys are looking to get into this business or you're already in this business, you will experience these problems. And I just want to make sure that if you decide to get into this business, that you're prepared for this. Not only that, that your equipment is prepared for it. Our equipment is prepared for that, but, you know, goofy things happen. And also, when you're setting, if you have roll-offs especially, setting them on gravel and on grass can be tricky because they are going to want to sink in. And it's one thing to set it when it's empty, but picking it up when it's full or when it's wet is going to change your situation. The conditions are always going to change. So had to show it to you. Got to keep it real around here. Doesn't experience it. Me and Laura or Chelsea, nobody's experienced that yet. We've had dumpsters that have dug in like that, but not to the point where they were that crooked and hard to get on. But learning experience for everybody. You're gonna have that. So if you like that video, thumbs up, notification bell,
Ding ding.
don't be skipping my ads. Just kidding. Hit the subscribe button, pretty please, and we'll see you the next time Laura gets stuck.
Catch you on the flip side.